Sorry, but this animated film should be nominated for Best Picture, and it's not even close. Oscar season is just around the corner, meaning that studios will be submitting films for awards consideration. Most of the discussion has been about which films will receive a Best Picture nomination, with Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another and Ryan Coogler's Sinners being some of the top contenders. However, there's one film that definitely deserves to be in the running, and that's Pop Demon Hunters. Pop Demon Hunters is enjoying an immense streak of popularity, as it's become the biggest movie in Netflix history, even receiving a brief but highly successful theatrical run. Beneath the catchy songs and even catchier premise is an incredible piece of filmmaking that's more than award-worthy, and here's why Pop Demon Hunters, at first, lives up to its title. The trio of Rumi, Arden Cho/EJ, Mira, Mei Hong/Audrey Nuna, and Zoe, Jaeyeon-yu/Ri Amy, moonlight as the pop group Hunter/X to conceal their demon hunting activities. Their lyrical talents also play into their battle against demonic forces, since the energy from their songs powers the Han Moon, act at the magical barrier between the human and demon worlds. Once the Han Moon turns golden, Hunter/X will have succeeded in their mission, but they didn't count on a demon boy band stealing their thunder. Mira and Zoe also don't know that Rumi is half demon herself, which leads to conflict when she encounters the demon Gino, An Hyosip, and starts questioning her entire way of life. That's a story with plenty of layers, but directors and co-writers Maggie Kang and Chris Applehands make sure Pop Demon Hunters never feels overstuffed or lacking in emotional weight. Most of the emotional revelations are filtered through the movie's musical numbers, which works in its favor. Golden is, at its heart, about Rumi wanting to finally shed her demonic nature by terming the Han Moon golden, as she longs to be free of the shame of her heritage. Yet the stress of hiding her secret affects her voice, making it hard for her to sing and straining her relationship with her friends. In contrast, the final number, What It Sounds Like, has Hunter/X finally singing about overcoming the lies and secrets that nearly tore them apart, finding beauty in the broken glass, in their own words. It's rare that an animated musical can have this much weight to its songs, yet it's also what makes Pop Demon Hunters stand above the crowd. Another way that Pop Demon Hunters bucks trends is with Gino. It would have been easy to paint him and the rest of his band, the Staja Boys, as a mere obstacle in Hunter/X's way, but the connection between him and Rumi leads to some of the most genuinely romantic moments from any movie in 2025. Gino's story also takes an unexpected turn, as he first claims that the demon king Gui Ma, Lee Byung-hun, provided him with a beautiful singing voice to lift his family out of poverty at the cost of his soul. But it's later revealed that he chose to leave his family behind and struggles with the guilt every day. This makes him arguably the most layered, compelling antagonist in this year's crop of movies. While animated films are typically submitted under the Best Animated Picture category for the Oscars, only 3 animated films have been submitted for Best Picture. Those 3 films are Beauty and the Beast, Up, and Toy Story 3, meaning that if Pop Demon Hunters is nominated for Best Picture, it will break Disney's monopoly on the title. The House of Mouse has started to see its animated dominance crack in recent years with Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, and The Boy and the Heron beating out the latest Pixar offerings for Oscar Gold. And Netflix could take Disney's crown if it manages to get Pop Demon Hunters into the Best Picture race. A Best Picture nomination would also cement what's proving to be an amazing award circuit for Pop Demon Hunters, especially since it's received 5 Grammy nominations. Going for Oscar Gold is the next big step, and this is a movie that has the story, songs, and styles to score a Best Picture win.